That is a nice buck. Hey there. Hey. What's up, buddy? Sorry. I'll let him get closer. No need to rush perfection. Oh, look at that. Poor guy. Never had a chance. What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing you bison locations on Bandera region desert on Hunting Simulator 2. This is where your main cabin is. First location I always check out is the tent right up here. This ravine is always loaded with bison. So we'll start off here, and then I'll go to the next locations that I have luck finding bison. Let's get into it. So I'm at that location I pointed out on the map. A whitetail right there. I just killed its friend. That's why he's running away. But what you want to do is get up on the corner of the mountain when you come to this tent. And you just want to overlook, like out this direction. Sometimes they will be down here, but it's more up towards this way that you will see a bison if he's over here. Got our whitetail running back there still. Okay, so we have no bison in this little ravine right here. So let's move on to the next location. The next location I would go to would be, I'll skip this. This one I haven't really had luck. But the next best tent that I like to go to is right here. Okay, so we loaded into that tent, and I don't really look like this way, like over in this direction. I start from that canyon, where those two whitetails are, and just scroll along that. See what I can see. Got a bighorn, coyote. Okay, so we got nothing right in that direction. So what I like to do is run up towards this direction, get on top of this little tiny hill in front of me, and scope it out along the waterway. Okay, so I'm on the top of that little hill. I'm just looking to see if any of those animals are legendary. No, they are not. Okay, so you could kind of see into that ravine over there. I don't normally find them over there, so I try not to look there for long. You want to run up along this riverway, heading northwest, and then it's going to open up a little bit, and that's where you'll go ahead and use your binoculars again. So I kind of get on an angle over here on top of this little hill, and that's where I'll just sit here and scan real quick. You want to look high, you want to look low, and boom, diggity, we got ourselves some bison. So we got two males right there, which is perfect. So that's also where you would see them when you go over to this tent over here. If you never have luck at this tent, and you don't see them out in this direction, the next location I would go ahead and go for is this tent all the way down here. And what I do is I run directly up to this little mountain, this point of the mountain. I'll stand up there and I'll scope this whole ravine with my binoculars, and 8 times out of 10, when you're looking with your binoculars in this direction, you are going to see them in this general area. If I don't see them right away in here, I know for sure they're going to be in this back corner. And that back corner has a good amount of bison and bighorn sheep as well that I have came across. But that's usually only when I don't find bison up here or the location I am at now where I just found those two. But I'll go ahead and jump to those tents down south in a second. So we just spawned in at the tent in the southern part of Bandera. This is the little mountain that'll be in front of you as soon as you spawn in. And what you want to do is kind of get right where that rock is. Then you'll be able to look around pretty nicely. Alright, so we just got up here. And what I like to do, just scope the area. Since you could see pretty far out, you could even see the other tent all the way out there. So just do a quick look. Usually you could see them with your eyes when you're this close to the ravine. If they're in this general area right in your view right here. But then I go ahead and turn this way. Scope it out. This is where I usually see a lot of bighorn. We'll get to that part over there in a second. That's where I have most of my luck. Alright, we'll move on to that mountain now, right there. When you're trying to run to that other peak right over here, I usually use my binoculars and keep looking in the tree line because you never know if there's a legendary of any other type of animals directly in front of you. But I'll do that until I get up to that peak. What are you? Cougar. Okay, we're on our last peak of the south that I really just worry about and use all the time. But we were just on that peak right over there. There's the tent we spawned into. And now you want to search. I usually start with searching that back corner. And nothing, which is surprising in that corner. So the location I'm standing in right now is the tip of that mountain. This is the tent we went to. That's the tip of the mountain we first looked in this ravine part with. And now we're on this tip looking in this back corner. If you find no luck there, that's when I go all the way back up top to the first tent you started. Hop in between these three tents, you're guaranteed to see one. Eventually. If not every time. At least at one of those tent locations and the locations of where you observe, you're almost guaranteed a bison every single time. So let's go ahead and jump to that location. Let's go ahead and see if there's more than what we thought were up there. Kind of surprised these two bisons, at least one of them's not a legendary, because almost every time I am hunting on Bandera, there's always a bison I run into that is legendary, so that's highly surprising that this time it's not. I'll go ahead and just shoot it. Okay, that was not vital, but that's okay. Because they don't run for a long time. Got him. Okay, perfect. Yep, he's down by the water. Perfect. There he is. Well, he almost made it to the water. Look at that face, though. He is huge. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you all for watching. See you guys next time.